Hey everyone. So basically this is going to be something new for me, new for you, but for a long time now my husband's been telling me, Tara, you should have like a YouTube channel cuz just everybody comes to you anyway. Like this might be just an easier way to get out to the masses and talk about everything that needs to be talked about. Honestly, I've so often been told that I am one of those rare individuals, and I never really quite got what they talked about or what they meant when they said that. And that is because I am the type of individual who likes to see people succeed. I love to see people reach their goals, and if I can help you to reach that goal, I'm more happy. I'm definitely like, team success. I don't like when I see people beat down. I don't like it when I see people hurting one another. It just bothers me so much. There's so many YouTube channels out there, and a lot of them are funny. I mean, I honestly have to say I watched one individual who I think is so funny. I think his name is Hater Maker or something, but he really is funny. I watch it with my husband. So if you actually catch a clip of this Hater Maker guy, you are funny. But there is so much out there that kind of needs to be addressed on every level. And this is going to be more of an aspiring, uplifting channel. We're going to talk about everything. Nothing is taboo. Honestly, you're kind of seeing the pink hair and the shaved head and whatever. And that's me. That's me. But I'm a cancer survivor, had breast cancer in 2015, 16, had to do the chemo and the radiation and the hyperbaric chamber, and it sucked. It totally sucked. But at the same time, I didn't have that ability to feel defeated. It wasn't in my psyche to allow that to come in. And that might not be something that a lot of people understand, especially people who have cancer. I kind of look at it now because it's like when I would go to the oncologist, Dr. Nori, Yelda Nori, she is one of the oncologists from Neshoa. Great group. She's the bomb. I mean, she's the coolest oncologist. If you have to have cancer and be sick and stuff, she's the coolest one to have in your corner. But that being said, I did not have the ability to sit still, to not train. I mean, I am kind of the been there, done that girl. Ironically enough, I've had so many people say, you should write a book of all the things that transpired in your life, because nobody would believe it. And the funny thing is that there was always somebody there to validate it. So there was never any bullshit. Like, this shit really did happen. So, talking about the cancer and talking about not allowing myself to feel defeated at any point. I was, and still train, but I was an MMA fighter and, bodybuilder, and all of these things I could not give up. And in my brain, even during chemo and radiation and being like I was beat up and bloated, I could not allow myself not to train, not to get up, not to move around, because in my head I was like, if I act sick, I am sick. And I could not allow that type of mental, course to take hold of me, because that's what happens with a lot of people. And so often I would say your brain dictates how your body is going to respond. It's not the other way around. So if you feel defeated, just remember, that's gonna take hold of your body, and you're gonna follow through with that. You are gonna be defeated. It so helps when you have people in your corner. It's true, when you surround positive with positive, you uplift, you give that energy, you give that white light, you allow people to excel. And when you have negative around you, even when you're sick, that really depletes you of your energy. You're already fighting for your life. You don't need anything else in there. So the purpose of this channel, it really is to uplift you, to talk about everything that is going on in your life. Like I said, nothing is taboo. we are going to talk about working out and weight loss and people who are thriving to lose weight. There's always an answer. Nobody's cookie cut, and nobody, whether you're fat, skinny, brown, black, yellow, orange, everybody has worth. Everybody. There is nobody on this planet that is better than you. They may think they are. They may walk around like they are, but they're not. They're believing their own hype. And unfortunately, the day will come where that person who walks around believing their own hype will essentially, somebody's going to pull the gases right out of their balloon. And sometimes, it's a good thing to stand on the corner and watch, because you're like, I don't want to see somebody like hit the shits. But, in the back of your mind, you're like, yo, that person totally deserved it. So this is going to be a channel that, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to just get to the bottom of shit. And everybody has a chance to talk. Everybody is going to have the ability. And honestly, I will read all of the comments. I will do as much as I can and try to get to as many of you as I can. But for now, let's just start this ball rolling. If you like it, that's great. If you get something out of it, even better. If you feel like, it's something that you want to continue to watch, hit the subscribe button and I'll keep it going. If it's not something that you feel is benefiting you, watch the kids escape off a roof. I mean, ultimately, there's a lot of that going on. So if you feel like this is something that is worth watching, and, there'll be seriousness, there'll be laughing. I have a tendency to laugh at a lot of shit, mostly stuff that is inappropriate. But it's something that when it's time to get to it, I do. So if you feel like this is going to be something that's going to benefit you, hit the subscribe button and we will keep it going.